Now, I grew up in a totally non-religious family. I never, ever went to church, not once, before I met the Unification Church. But my next-door neighbor, her name was Mrs. Rogers. I know in America you have Mr. Rogers, but we had Mrs. Rogers. I don't know her first name, but Mrs. Rogers, she went to church every single morning at 6 a.m. She was a fanatic. And when I was 10 years old, she told me, Kevi, because that's what they called me, Kevi, I'm praying for you. And I thought, what a waste of time. And she kept telling me through the years, Kevi, I'm praying for you. So I cannot imagine how frustrated she was when I grew up to be an atheistic communist. And I thought, prayers don't work, obviously. I was a communist. I left my home in England. I went to Nicaragua in 1979 because there was a communist revolution going on. And I thought, that's the place to be. So I went to the communist revolution and I found out it was awful. It was a big disappointment. And I was wondering what to do next, and I left Nicaragua and I went to San Diego, and there I met my spiritual father, Walter Frank. And I joined the Unification Church, and after I was in the church for about 3 or 4 months, I went to a Christian church, and there was a spiritualist lady there, and she came up to me out of the blue, and she said, Saint Bede is with you. And 3 or 4 times since then, spiritual people have come to me and said, Saint Bede is with you. Now, personally, I'm physically open. So I take their word for it. But the message of that is, parents, never stop praying for your children. I'm here because of the prayers of Mrs. Rogers. I don't have any merit personally, but she prayed in the church of St. Bede every morning. Not the old church, the new one. The one that was built in 791. You know, the new one. So she's praying in the church of St. Bede for me every day, a non-believer, and then people are telling me St. Bede is with me. So I'm telling you, parents, I don't care how far your children are wandering. I don't care how hopeless it looks. Do not stop praying for your children. And I have a message for you kids out there. You might as well give up now. If you've got somebody praying for you, it's a lost cause. You might as well give up. And I don't even care if you don't believe in God, because it doesn't matter. God believes in you.